Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Sorry, 1 second, make sure my stream's running properly. Yeah, looks like we're good. Alright, where we leave off. Alright, speak to the portrait of Eldridge Diggory. Let's do it. Oh, I hear that chime.
Revelio.
Oh, statue. Hogwarts architect. Pages. The Hogwarts architect is shown here, surrounded by the 4 house mascots, designed and oversaw the construction of Hogwarts Castle, alongside founder Rowena Ravenclaw, who is credited with creating its ever-changing floor plan.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revelio. You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Revelio.
The hell is that?
I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
We're taking a trip, so gotta put my trip hat on.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Oh crap, I forgot to sell off that gear that I changed out of. There you go, I can sell it.
Very rude to mention. Very.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
Incendio!
That was awesome, he was mad.
Reparo! Revelio. Incendio. This place has seen better days.
Holy Christ!
Yes, they want to buy
That was sick!
You will fall! You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. You're a slippery little shrike, aren't you?
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
No.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
I wonder if maybe I still have the right spell.
Accio.
It's like a come back later thing. Maybe.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio. Reparo. Accio.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Yeah, we're away from school. Let's look fun. Let's change it up. Try something new. Nah, that looks too evil. That's not my guy. I don't know if that's fun, but it's different. I look like I'm just normal clothes now instead of all schooled up. So that'll be fun. Let's do side quests.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh shit, it's an Inferi. An Infurious, rather. I think Inferi is it plural? I can take him. Oh, I bet fire's good.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
I really gotta learn Alohomora.
Where did I set my traps? Is it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Oh, those guys are level 20. That ain't the right way.
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards that dark arts.
I wonder what level the side quest is. I ain't look. Oh, level 17. I should not be doing this right now.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
Expelliarmus.
Point of toiling could be done with magic.
Not a day goes by I don't use something I didn't learn at Hogwarts.
You can stop a thief in their tracks with stupefy, or just run, of course.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Excuse me, Mrs. Sprottle. Any news on Bardolph Beaumont's disappearance?
Afraid not. I've spoken with Claire, still worried sick about her brother. He was last seen heading towards the forest with one of Victor Rookwood's lot.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, Dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Be alert. Ranrock's loyalists are unpredictable and violent. Oh, you like that? A fine choice.
In the hat, if you please. You have my thanks.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. A map.
Ranrock's loyalists won't hold back, not even with a student.
One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus!
Afraid to fight?
Accio! Levioso!
One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
No! Someone's here. You'll regret.
Expelliarmus!
Such not quiet
Incendio!
enough.
Accio! Levioso! Stupefy! Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio.
What the hell is that sound?
What do you have in store?
Revelio.
What the hell is this sound going on right now?
Incendio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Incendio.
fast enough. What the hell? Is there a faster way? Oh, maybe if I had my broom, I could like do it, hop on, fly around real fast. Man,
Incendio.
everything's supposed to just be gotten right away, I guess. Or you know, maybe I can do it. Who knows? Let's try this one time. I don't think we'll be close.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. Pleased to see Arn has his belongings back.
One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus!
Could do with a nice...
What's that?
Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
One less human to worry
Protego!
about.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I won't.
Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
No!
Levioso! Protego!
Someone be taken out.
Accio! You only have Ranrock to blame.
Both camps are clear. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Revelio.
A castle. quite stately in its time. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Whoa. Whoa. Revelio. Lumos.
Hey, you caught up? You haven't missed too much on this video, I don't think, story-wise. I'm trying to think what I've done. Oh, I talked to a painting in the Hufflepuff common room, and he told me to come here and talk to a woman who's his descendant about something. I forget what it was, about solving an old murder or something. And I got here, and I've been doing some side quests.
I do miss the
I
bustle
did a little
of
shopping
business.
and stuff, and
Hogwarts
you haven't
is
missed a lot of story.
ready to venture out.
Hello, Madam Beaumont.
I've cleared some
Good
goblin
news.
camps
I was
with
able to
chick.
clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out. How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Oh yeah. I figured since I was out of the school, I'd dress like in normal clothes. Oh, my day trip clothes.
Spare a canut, a six.
here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Did you watch the last video? The one that you missed when you went to sleep yet?
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard
Oh, you should go back and watch it later.
disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne.
6 or 7.
They never found his
Whatever
body.
the number before the name
When
of
his
this one
headless
is.
ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne
Not
was
time, but
convicted
just whenever
of his
you got
murder
time,
and
maybe go
sent
back
to
and watch that.
Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
I'd rather not go to Azkaban. Is there no other way to help?
I fear not. She cannot leave. And a student like you may provide the impetus she needs to save herself. I would never suggest so drastic a measure if I did not feel it was necessary. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
One sec, heating up some food.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
That's the guy in
We'll
the
be there
painting
in
who
but a
sent me here.
moment.
He was a former minister of magic.
Expecto Patronum!
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Do keep your wits about you.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Well, we're at Azkaban. Gotta get dressed up. Gotta put a coat on. Looks cold here.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
I cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
What is that I hear? Perhaps death, in all its mercy, approaches.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hogsfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood,
Stink palmed her.
All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. This looks intriguing.
I fought some Infurious earlier down here. On this side of this cliff there here. All zombies and stuff, you gotta hit them with fire first.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. No, that's not it. Revelio. Accio. You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? Revelio.
My dear San, well done. You solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped up from a secret book, and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I'm glad I know you shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning. Richard. P.S. I am terribly glad you found this, and I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
This place has seen better days. Revelio.
Indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, through the Forbidden Forest.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Incendio!
I've seen you duel. Your strategies won't work on me.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expel... Expelliarmus! Incendio! Lumos.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Lumos.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Yo, is this the spot from, frick. Prisoner Azkaban, where Harry conjures Patronus to save everyone? Kinda looks like it, but I don't know if that was in the Forbidden Forest or not. Looks cool either way.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
You're really not very good at this, are you? I won't.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
So I'll just confirm murdering these goblins. And my guys, I'm a child. I'm just taking lives. All right. I guess it was a different time.
I wonder how big this place is.
Yeah, that slam looks pretty like mean, man. Reminds me of, like the whole slam in Loki.
With opening this door. Incendio. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of the spells will help me through this. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Potato! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh. Accio. Potato. Stupefy. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Accio.
Yeah, seriously.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. Accio!
Oh, that's cool.
I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this, but there's no sign. Stupid! Accio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Another puzzle. Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Accio! Incendio! Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Revelio. Remarkable. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't swing down that. Accio! Incendio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio.
Levioso!
Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio! Revelio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough. This cave. Accio! There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Accio! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, that was sick. I like shrunk it and stopped it.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Revelio.
I'll need to look around for the symbol. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
Man, they killed the hell out of him.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Oh, this looks badass.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. Gringotts and a restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Yeah, this is so cool.
I can only let this magic protect me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
Yeah, seriously. Oh, it's the guy from the thing. The Pensy Visions, Principal Rackham.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Oh man, they mess around. Talent points are fucking permanent. You can't like change them later. They're really playing for keeps here. Alright. Let's see what all the options are then. Oh, if I can pull a whole group to me, that's pretty good. Oh, they also. That one, look at that one. That's like fireballs. I bet that's how I do that one puzzle where I had to light the torches from far away. These dark art talents are pretty cool, but like I don't think I'm gonna go a lot of dark art stuff, if any. Just because I'm not a bad guy. Oh, Harry Potter's not evil. Well, he did use Crucio once. Oh, hold the phone. This is what I think it is. This is huge. Let me save real quick, so I'll waste my talent. Alright, let's see. This does what I think it says it does. That's like a requirement. You gotta have that. Let's see. Alright. It looks like I get a whole nother set of spells that I can switch to on the fly. So let's try that. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. The fire one. I was looking at that too. All of those ones are good, like the Leviosa group or Asio group. Just being able to control a whole group at once is big. Let's see if this does what I think it does. Yep. Oh, that's huge. Yeah, I was wondering. Oh, it looks like you're eventually going to be able to have 4 sets of spells to switch through? Man, you're going to be switching through spells quick in combat. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be difficult. It'll be fun. Alright, so you pretty much got to get that one. So let's see where you get the rest of those. Is that all in that set? I mean, I don't need them all right now, but I gotta keep that in mind. Because I don't have that many spells to fill that many pages yet. Yep, yeah, they're all in this thing. So you have to get some of these talents, pretty much. What else we got here? Oh, that's a good one right there. Basic cast, reduce spell cooldowns. Whoa! Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly if you're nearby. That's badass. Bigger heals on potions. Yeah, these core ones are really good. Alright, those are the ones I need right now, though, from that. Let's see what the other thing's got. Oh, Better stealth. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll need it right away though. Oh, I'll get a sprint while stealth. That's good too. Room requirement. Oh, you have the room requirement yet. Elder's Potion makes you invulnerable and deflects projectile attacks back to enemies. That's pretty good. I don't really use those potions yet though. Maybe once I start crafting more, I'll have more on hand. Yeah, this is all about the items that you can craft. Alright, so let's focus on core and spell right now. That's gonna be the most important for me. So as you said, yeah, the fire, that's really good. Let's get that. Let's just get all three of these. These are just must-haves. I don't need this yet, but I'm gonna, like, this is a definite get. So maybe, I don't know. No, this is probably good, because I do that a lot. This is just cool. I kind of want that. But, I don't have that many spells yet, though. I'll need that. The stealth's probably good, though. But do I even need the stealth? I just fight everything, honestly. So, yeah, let's get that. Let's just be cool. That way we can now. What's the spell? Expel the armors people with their weapons in their hand and throw them at them. That'll be fun. Alright, it's time to stop looking silly also. I didn't like that in that cutscene. I look like a fool meeting this guy and I look like I'm going to a costume party. Well, I guess, you know, wizards just dress weird, so maybe it's not weird to him. So go back to hat or no hat? Let's go no hat. I feel like we're going back to the school. And let's also put on the school robe. Let's just go basic for now. Let's change our clothes. Save now after we do our talents too. Hell yeah, talent points. I forgot that was gonna be a thing.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
What are you up to now?
Of course, that place leads right back to Hogwarts. So many secrets hidden under Hogwarts.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
You need to learn the Pulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or others. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Oh shit, flying class? Let's get this dude's spell first though. Focus potion, Maxima, and Eterish potion. Alright. I can buy those in Hogsmeade.
To see you, my young friend.
Come on in. Healing potions are a special. Should you need any? A wise decision. Thank you. What can I do for you today? Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Oh, good call. Yeah, I really should pick up some healing potions. I use a lot
What
there.
can I do for you today?
We're looking out.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Should really just buy this stuff as well. Wait, does he sell Jitney or no? That's the other guy. They're very giving the room requirements soon. I think that's where I get to craft my plants. What do I need to do? Oh yeah, I need to use these potions. I need to use the focus potion. I need to use Maxima.
Excellent.
Alright, now I gotta go potions last. Oh, side quest over there. Oh, it's this quest. I like how some of the quests are like homework, and then you go to class to turn in the homework.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Here we go, flying class. That's what we've been waiting for, I'm sure. I know Oh, dude, I bet you get to customize your broom and stuff. Make it look all cool. Oh, there's a side quest up there. Okay, grab it.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Yo, they should give me one of those, like, cone black hats that the kids wear in the movies sometimes. They mostly wore when they were, like, real little, like, in the first movies. You know what I'm talking about. They'd wear, like, in the Great Hall. Those big pointy black hats that, like, kind of flop around and stuff.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Yeah, see, you know. Yeah, I want one of those hats, that'd be fun.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What's this last thing flying around? Wait, is that over there? No, that's right.
Revelio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Today was a good day, that is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is about potions. Always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Arbroath Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. Man, Weasley a bully? I don't trust him, man. It's disappointing him. Disappointing his family. I like this library, it's pretty cool looking.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. Man, they keep giving me all these side quests. What does he want me to do now? Flying off the shells. I've collected. Oh yeah, I need to return that. Acquire an invisibility potion and acquire a new Thunderbird potion against enemies. Now I'll get to Findo. You know, I'm doing the flying class. Let me turn this in and I'm doing the flying class. I'm like way higher level than the main quest line anyway. So probably fall.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I
Maybe
certainly
once
won't
I
be
beat this
practicing
game, I'll
any
go
charms
back
in
as
the library
Slytherin
again anytime soon.
and just be a jerk.
Now, to work out where I went wrong, perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
We're waiting to play Hogwarts as a bully. I don't know if I could do it, man. Even though it's a video game, I feel bad being mean to these characters in video games. They make you get too emotionally attached to the stories. I couldn't bully this girl and be like, yeah, I'll give you your diary back for money. Like, I feel like a piece of shit even though it's just a video game. I don't know how Marcus does it. He loves playing bad guy in video games.
Last week,
They really got Hogwarts right. Like, they got it. Like, just, you know, there's just little bits of magic always going on.
Revelio.
Oh, he's got a little lantern. I wonder if I light
Incendio.
it. Nope, I just hit him with fire. My bad. Maybe Lumos?
Lumos.
Maybe nothing. Oh, maybe he had one of those scrolls in front of him before and already got it.
Revelio. Like
this one. Flattened armor. The set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglethorpe, the heedless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Is his body still in there? It would stink.
Revelio.
Broken Broom. Guide pages. This broken broom belonged to Celine Wharton-Abbey and is rumored to be all that remained after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. Oh, there we go. Oh, dude, this is totally the courtyard where he learns to fly, and then, like, Malfoy steals the Theta. Give it back, Malfoy, or I'll knock you off your broom! That happens somewhere over around here.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
This freaking kid, man, he looks like that actor, and I can't figure out who this actor is. For some reason, Ghostbusters is popping in my head. Was he the jerk boyfriend? Or the guy I'm thinking of, was he the jerk boyfriend of Sigourney Weaver? Did Bill Murray still somewhere? I don't know. He was just in a lot of late 80s, 90s movies. He looks just like this kid.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Absolutely dreading it. I'd rather jinx myself than have to explain reasons for the exceptions.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost,
that kid's got
a
the
means
hat
of transportation.
he's wearing right now.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it?
Nah, not quite
Now,
Rick Moranis. He was like a
let's
bigger
see
fat
how well
guy. He always
everyone
just kind
kept
of played
up
like a
with their
pompous
practice over the
ass in
summer
all the
holidays.
movies.
For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom. Say up.
If I saw him in
and
anything, I would know him immediately,
Then
but
kick
I
your
just
leg
can't think of
over
anything he was
and
in.
rest
He
your
was
weight
never
on
like
the
a
seat.
main character.
Up. Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Take that. Who's that witch? Was it the Bewitched? Bewitched shoots inside saddle in the little
If you
cartoon.
hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them
I think I'm
returned
getting
in
the hang
one
of this.
piece. Nice balance.
This is cool.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom,
I
let's
wish I would
see how
figure
well
out how
you
to
manage
do,
with a more advanced
Quidditch.
exercise, shall we?
Maybe if they make a sequel, we'll figure it out.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Oh, a little faster.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Oh, hello.
This is rather fun.
Oh, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
God, if they make a sequel to this, they could make it like your kid.
Resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
I would like to go across the lake with the boats. Is Everett Clopton? Is that kid who looks like the actor? I think it is.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
This is dope. Yeah, that sounds cool.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met.
Dude looks like
I'm
Barry
Everett
Potter.
Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Dude, this is so freaking cool. Look at this. We're just weaving through Hogwarts right now on a
Nice to get
broom.
above it all, isn't it?
This looks so rad.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
This is turbo.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
Okay, it's that
There's
little
the
yellow
famous
meter at the
bridge.
bottom right.
Think of all the magic holding it up.
On the bridge.
I mean, look at it.
That's the one Seamus
And the
blows up.
armory. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Yeah, thanks, Everett. Everett's pretty cool. I'm trying to get to remember all the kids. I feel like they'll enrich
That's Kagawa's
story.
whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
Big flashcards.
Looks like we've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And
That's so
where
freaking
have
cool.
you two been?
Having fun on brooms. Can you blame us?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough.
Oh, man.
Class is finished for the
Lots
day.
of points. That's alright. I'm sure I'm gonna earn a bunch
As for you,
when I save the day.
you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Oh, let's give me a compliment.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points
screw
for
it,
that
man. It's our
detour.
first time on a broom.
You
We're
seem
having
at
fun.
home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new
I want
models.
to buy this kid a broom
I'll keep
now.
an eye
Can
out
I
for you
buy
in the
him one
sky.
too? Poor guy.
If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now. Greetings.
I don't like that I was the only one wearing a scarf. A uniform.
We're quite fortunate the school's so close to Hogsmeade. There's nothing like it in all of Britain, you know.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
This kid's always trying to get me in trouble, man.
Spintwitches is opened in Hogsmeade.
I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
I would.
Please meet me in the 7th
Oh,
floor
that's gonna be a
corridor
ton
as
of
soon
cost
as you
right
can.
now.
I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Dude, this looks so freaking cool. Dude, that's the Quidditch field over there. Let's go check it out. I need a broom so I can fly around it. I'll come back once I do, but we can at least walk around. Or if you can go up into the seats. Whatever it is. Might be blocked off. Let's see. There's a Quidditch is banned this year. It makes sense if it was all blocked off. Yep. Oh wait, nope. You can still go on the field.
Oh, Black hadn't cancelled it. We wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in the
Come on,
first place.
where are you? Rebellious.
You're saying it wrong. Ugh, Revelia.
What are they looking
Much
for?
better.
Oh, shut up. Wait. Accio.
Revelio.
He's ruined my entire school year. I hope a puffskein goes up his nose and snatches his brain.
It had poisoned the poor beast.
What sort of headmaster doesn't allow sports? Deserves to be in Azkaban. That'd suit him.
Oh, if Black was in Azkaban, I should pity the Dementors. The man has no soul to take. Besides, Azkaban wouldn't suit Black.
Man, they're still going.
Truer words were never spoken.
I love stuff like that, man. What are these kids doing? They flying kites? Oh, that's sick. Oh, these are even kids. These are adults. That's pretty badass. Dude. They really made it, man. They just made the Harry Potter game everybody wanted. Alright, let's see. Let's go all these millions of quests I have. Oh, I gotta get the broom, that's for sure. I wonder if I can afford one. Let's look into that, let's see. Purchase a broom. Yeah, let's focus on the broom right now. That's a big get. Gives you mobility, travel around.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
One never knows when society will be...
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take wind wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. Yew weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the yew wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
I've taught my son never to raise his wand in anger, unless, of course, he means to use it.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
Sounds very clever. Charming man, Roman. Wish I'd had him when I was at Hogwarts.
That item is of the highest quality.
What's more powerful than the dark arts? Not even love, I reckon.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and a knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Find myself scurrying over that bit.
I don't know if I like this room. Like, the fire's kind of throwing me off. Like, no one had fire on their room before. It's making it look kind of weird. Kind of like just the basic look. There they go, by the other one. Oh, go back. Like, it looks like it should be lighting my cloak on fire, but it's not.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Nice doing business with you. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Oh, someone here had a delivery request for me. I think it was the potions guy.
My father
might as well grab one. Harry Pippin. Pippin's potions.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Okay. Let's see.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Revelio.
J. Pippin's Potion, J. Pippin's Potion 1753 is the apothecary of Hogsmeade, where proprietor Perry Pippin sells a wide variety of potions and their ingredients. Well, that's quite a trip. Let's just fly there. I can go for a long flight. Oh, wait, I got an idea. No, it's gonna be pretty cold up there. So let's dress warm. Maybe not the coat. Maybe not. Maybe this was a mistake. I get so caught up in all the clothing options. I don't know why. This is good fun. Let's see. Six normal. Oh wow. I'm glad I got that talent. I'm fighting like they do after Order of the Phoenix, and then on they start coats dashing on everybody. I think that's even the same sound effect they use in the movies. That's badass, dude. Am I apparating? Like, what is this? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Just flying over a lake right now. Oh, this is gonna be a long trip. I haven't upgraded the broom yet. Whatever. Oh, it'll take that long. I wonder if I think you say it goes faster at lower heights. That's not flying lower. Oh yeah, that's faster. Oh wow. Yeah, we're doing the thing where you kiss the water basically. Did he attack me on the broom? How does that work? Toggle flight speed? Speed burst? Oh, okay. I can go faster also. Oh, okay. So you can like do slow hover. And then you can do real flying. Oh shit, it's one of those challenges.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Maybe I can figure this one out. I really gotta grow some of these balance.
Revelio.
Okay, I can start. Oh wait. Something down there. Oh god.
Revelio.
one of the other ones. I feel like for these fire ones, I'm really gonna need that little fireball shooting spell from. This one's too slow for running around. Does it at least mark these on my map when I discover them? Oh, okay, yeah, so they're marked, so I can just come back and do these anytime. It's not like I'll just forget where they are. Oh, jeez. Snot everywhere.
It's like a place right
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
Oh yeah, I'm like broke. I guess really potions at least.
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. off on another adventure, are we?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care. What can I do for you today?
Crap, I can't afford it yet. I'll have to come back. It's because I brought that other broom. That's why they call me Eric Two Brooms. Spend all my money on brooms. Alright, I'm gonna take a break for a bit. I'll let you know when I start back up.